this nigga's dog died before the camera turned on.
Y'all should have known that I grew up on Girls Gone Wild. Once that camera turns on, bitch, tits are out.
Oh, that's so crazy.
I'm a true freak dip.
Yeah, oh, I know you niggas remember that. Waking up at the middle of the night, TV on. For $29.99. Get it delivered right now.
Hell
3-pack. I said, I don't know what this means, but all right.
The contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chain, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode 27.
Yeah.
Episode 27. How you boys doing?
Did that
Doing good.
Did the video glitch? Oh, that was you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh.
I fell asleep.
He said episode
27. I'm your host, Shame, here with my co-hosts, Johnny B.
What's up, motherfuckers?
And my other co-host, J. White. How you boys doing today?
Bro, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm watching two of these weak-ass teams play.
Okay, watch your mouth, sissy. Just so everybody knows, we got the finals are on. We got game one playing right now. My Heat are down by 5. First quarter, 5:42. Who y'all
That
got?
ain't nothing
Y'all
new.
can't see the TV.
You know,
but it
we
looks like
that
a
ain't
bunch of
nothing.
they call
motherfuckers.
us Captain Comeback, nigga.
That ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Looks like a bunch of wild ball players running around doing the loop-de-doo and shit.
He said the
Fuck these
loop-de-doo.
niggas. Fuck these niggas, man.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Who you guys got in this series? Y'all are both in here. This nigga's over here talking shit.
Yeah, nigga. I don't
Who you got? Who you got, Johnny?
give a fuck about any of these games.
He said,
Not a one bit. You don't even.
No, nigga.
he said, I got a dinner date after this, nigga. That's what I got.
I mean, like, oh, is that Michael Porter Jr.?
How do you know him?
Damn, he's been hitting since like high school. I don't really fuck with sports like
He's
that.
been, you,
This guy just reads Slam magazine every week.
I don't know.
That's Michael Porter Jr.
He said, I don't give a fuck about not an air nigga on here. Is that Michael Porter Jr.?
I'm so weird. I'm so weird to have the small talk with because here's how it is. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, Michael Porter Jr. You ask me about him, I could be like, oh, he was hitting since high school, tell you some shit, his academies and all this, and you'd be like, well, you clearly fuck with sports. I don't, though. I just know that from happenstance. People fuck with sports in a way that they're like, sorry, I got to think of Tic Tacs in my hand, you know, clicking, clacking around. But you come up to me and you're like, oh, you gonna watch the game or did you catch the game last week? And I'm like, no, nigga, I don't put time aside to watch sports, right? Like I do other shit, like hang out with my lady, pet my dog, jerk off, other shit like that. I don't be watching sports. I'll do it socially if you're like, oh.
He said, I pet my dog with my eyes closed, nigga. I'm not allowed to watch sports and pet a dog or chill with my lady and watch sports.
Nah, it just don't.
He said, how about beat my dick, chill with my lady, pet my dog, and watch a game, nigga? That's the one thing I'm getting rid of, nigga. What are we talking about?
He said, I'm chilling with my lady while I'm petting my dog while my lady strokes my dick, but we have to watch something that's not sport related.
I guess only the greats are able to pull it off. 'Cause I watch me some sports.
No, so say you call me, J.
Yeah.
Say you call me, or if Chame calls me, Chame, J Dog, whoever, and they're like, yo, we're gonna have the game over my house. You know, have niggas over, watch the game, eat some food, have some drinks. I'ma show up, but for the have some food, drinks, hang out with the homies part, and the sports is just happenstance.
Yo.
But most of the niggas there are pulling up because they're trying to like watch the game. My attention span, I can't. Me and sports games, I don't know.
Do you still have like trauma from like being a kid and then wanting you to come out on the football team? Like, hey, you're big as fuck. You should come out and play. And you're like, I don't play sports. They're like, what do you do? You're like, I skateboard. And they're like, what else? You're like, do you skateboard? You're like, no, I'm picking up river rafting this year. They're like, river rafting?
He said, I really took up paintball last summer. Nigga, what? You were 6'8".
Yeah, like, goddamn, come get this D1 scholarship that's waiting for your ass.
He said, I was hitting the links all summer long. Said, oh, want to be golf ass nigga.
That's one thing I fuck with is golf. But no, yeah, I did. What was you
Let's
saying?
go, Jimmy.
I was playing river rock,
river rafting, or just like always that odd ass sport. They'd be like, "Do you play?" I don't play sports. I do swords.
He said, "You see these strong hands? I rock climb."
Yeah,
I definitely don't rock climb. I definitely don't do that Dungeons and Dragons LARPing shit. But funny thing is, like my whole life, nigga, people. I mean, everybody, bro. Even people that are like coaches, like. You play sports, come play with us, like just talk to me, this and that. Mm-hmm. And like not just because I'm a big nigga, but I'm not one of those like goofy, uncoordinated niggas, but like I've just never been one of those people that's like, man, sports are my shit. It's just not my like it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just not
you know what? I don't feel like I have any evidence
that I'm not coordinated.
That you're not clumsy. Like that's what it makes me think that you are because of how much you don't play sports. So it's like I don't know. Like when you're doing tic-tac-toe, you're like, "Bitch, see how I did that?" Like, nigga, like,
he said we're playing Connect 4, my nigga.
He's like, watch me drop with my left hand. Oh shit!
So just throughout life, ain't you like been in activities with me or like balled with me or played any sports with me to where you can be like, "Oh, that nigga," or just even from down to just playing fucking throwing a football in the motherfucking grass or just doing whatever. Like, you know, some niggas just can't play sports. Like, not trying to talk shit. And I guess if it goes this far, actually, I'm not one of those niggas that'll go out of my way to prove something to someone because at the end of the day, you don't need to believe nothing about me. But, like, nigga, I can play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, for being my size, I'm fast. I'm coordinated.
You definitely understand how sports are played, for sure.
I got a nice... I got a nice ass...
Nigga be like, y'all trying to play horse? I'm wet.
You ever seen... what's it called?
This nigga beat me in a couple games of horse.
Nigga. I don't think he made a shot, nigga.
I need someone out
my
there
brother's
that knows
house,
me to get my back.
Yes, in the comments. Even go to the Instagram page and leave a comment somewhere. Somebody vouch for your boy.
I know he's flexible, but he's also a freak, so that might be coming from the bedroom. You know, he's like, I could put my leg behind my head. I said, nigga, I didn't ask you.
Hey, beer pong doesn't count.
You ain't never
beer pong doesn't count.
Hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and bitch, I ain't got wings. You feel me?
Yeah. Who you got in this series?
I mean, I could have went state, but I didn't want to play. I really love fucking chemistry, and so I just focused on that. But, like, definitely my high school team, whatever year it was, I think it was, like, probably 01 or 02. If I would have played, we would have won. Coach told me that. I knew that, but, like, just, like, I'm just so, like, athletic but don't want to show it because I don't want to be judged just off of my height and my ability. And I don't want to go to college and just, like, frolic on the artificial turf.
For free.
And, like, the weight class. I don't want to do that
Fuck
shit.
all the bitches for free.
All the bitches for free. I don't want to do that because it just does. It's not a challenge for me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I know I could.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Simple.
Makes sense.
But who I got in this...
on the
You are a nice kid, nigga.
But, like, if you get to some of those big schools, like, dog, you're playing in, like, premier conditions, air-conditioned units, fucking...
Literally, your practice field is more expensive than most people's businesses building. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what?
Why would you want to miss that experience? Besides the CTE. I think we discovered that a couple episodes ago, damn. But, I'm going with the Heat.
I didn't have to go to play football. First off,
He's a lacrosse player, damn it.
Oh my God, you would me too.
I didn't play
He's
football.
like, we're trying to get it started in high school this year. They played on the East Coast, but here in Idaho they don't. But we did. After I left school, 6 years later, it did officially become a club sport at the school.
The lax program.
You said, why would I want to frolic on the AstroTurf, have all this shit for free, fuck bitches, all that. I don't have no student debt, didn't go to college, still went to college parties. Didn't play football, still fuck bitches.
If you had a full ride scholarship, nigga, you wouldn't have student debt either, nigga. What are you talking about?
I don't know if I'd have been that good. I would have been one of them.
Exactly, because you didn't apply yourself. That's our point, nigga.
I would have for
Kick
sure.
his goofy ass.
I would have
cut the camera.
But go ahead, don't finish your thing. You don't have student debt. You went to college parties.
You got a girl.
So, like, I got to have, like, the college experience, and I, like... You know what I'm saying? I don't need to have like that fucking, oh man, if you play sports, you can have this life. Nigga, I got my cool ass life I got now.
But
And
what
I
if you
probably
had
got-
70 mil in the bank right now?
I got CTE right now from motorboating so many titties.
I can't say this thing. Hey, so what if you had just 70 mil just chilling right now? Exactly, nigga. So don't sit here and say, I mean, I don't, that good ass life I wouldn't want. Nigga, what?
I don't think I'd have 70 mil just chilling, bro.
We wouldn't know because you didn't apply yourself, nigga. That's the point.
I think if I had all that money, nigga,
Let's go, Jimmy.
I'd donate it and move to Africa.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Shout
This
out
nigga
Dave
would
Chappelle.
not.
I'm just
This
kidding, nigga.
You said you got the heat
I got the heat.
in how many games?
Nigga got the clap, not the heat.
7. Stupid.
I want to. Let's say is Game 6 in Miami probably right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
because
go-
it goes 2-2, 1-1-1.
I'm gonna say in 6 they win it in Miami.
Hey, so,
I said us in 6 as well. I'm hoping everybody. Just so you know, we're down 7, 20-27. 1 minute left in the first.
The games that I've watched of the fucking Heat, they're like down by like some weird ass number
And
7,
come back, yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm like doing like doing other activities.
And one. Oh.
Then I look up and they're up by like 6, and the crowd's all silent and fucking shit just turned upside down. So it's like I'm not even sweating this.
Right. Yeah. I just feel like we played. I hope we still game 1 just because we have rhythm right now. Mm-hmm. They were sitting for like 10 days.
Yeah, and I think that could be a big thing.
I get they're fresh, but their rhythm. They could obviously they practice and stuff, but it's different. It's not beat that shit, Jimmy. Sorry for yelling in the mic. Holy shit, that boy got up, didn't he?
Yeah, you did.
But I got a question.
Yeah.
You take Jimmy Butler out and insert LeBron James. Are they in the finals with this team?
No, not
No?
even close.
Really?
It's to me, it's just because like LeBron is like a field general that has like this certain pace that he plays at now.
Yeah, he plays
This
how
Heat
he wants to
team,
play.
The reason why they're good is because they're going
Right.
consistently. There is no like
they're playing like they're off a whole play.
I feel like it's because I agree with you, but I also feel like it's when you play with LeBron, you play how he wants to play.
Yep.
Like look at J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, all these players that were balling before they teamed up with LeBron, and then they become catch and shoot perimeter players.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Love was a 20 and 15 guy, and goes to Cleveland. But
That was a foul.
I thought. So, thank you. I was about to stop what I was saying, but I just think with how the Heat team is set up right now. It's anybody's game. Like
Yeah.
if you go off, it's your game to go off. Like it's not like okay, you got 16 points in the first half. Now we're running it through LeBron.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
It's like, no, nigga, we're gonna keep feeding you until you stop getting consecutive open shots and making them.
And
And
Butler
feeding you.
allows for
And
that to
feeding
happen.
you. Y'all
Like
didn't
if he
know that
feels
reference.
like nothing's happening, he'll take the
I
lead.
low key feel like that's exactly. It's kind of like a downfall to him because he'll play his game, but he's not forcing the issue in the first half.
Yeah.
And then if nobody gets it going or if he needs, he'll just take over at the end of the game.
Yep.
And obviously you can't do that every game, but I just feel he's been very consistent. You guys heard any of the comments that nigga said from like last year?
Hey, speaking of all this heat and comments, I'm trying to cool down and splash off a little water right now. So I want to know what your comment is on this. Hear me out. You too, J-Dot. Imagine you're an 18-year-old kid. It's your graduation. You just graduated. Not only did you graduate, you're from a part of the world where you're lucky enough for your life setup is to go on a fucking cruise when you graduate. Your dad's name is Daryl. He works at a tech firm. I'm just kidding.
He works at a tech firm.
I don't know if any of this is true, but check this out. 18-year-old kid, man, graduates high school, right? This kid, his name is Cameron Robbins. He graduated high school. Him and his friends get on a cruise ship. Clearly, they're intoxicated. If not boy, what the fuck were you thinking?
He said if not, but you're just dumb, nigga.
His friends, and there's only cell phone. I didn't see the actual jump, but there's cell phone video right after when he jumps. And this is a cruise ship. Think about this. I see it.
Middle of the ocean, nigga.
You can see a lot of scary videos on the internet. You've seen a lot of them. There can be shooting ones, there can be car accidents, there's ones that make you jump. But you ever see those just Mother Nature videos, ships out there, waves doing crazy shit to where you're like, there ain't nothing you can do about it, just scary.
Yeah.
And then imagine you're in a scary house, but at least it's daytime. You shut off the lights, now it's night, right? The ocean's already scary, but nigga, the ocean at night.
Yes, you don't know. You can't see anything,
Bro,
You're literally in pitch
land.
black.
It's the scariest shit ever. This nigga, I don't know how faded or how big a fucking cojones you have to have.
He had to think they were just not moving, right?
Or he had to just think, this is like movies, they're going to throw someone out for me. This is a big, important cruise ship. This nigga gets dared. He jumps off the side of a cruise ship. Niggas catch him on cell phone video, and he seems to be fine. He's frolicking in the water. And people are like, he's not as worried. He just seems not tripping.
Yeah.
Everyone else recording is like, what the fuck are you doing? And this nigga just drifts off into the darkness, and that's the last time he's been seen. The Coast Guard has even called off their search.
That's just crazy.
Imagine, like, you're his parents.
You just let him go on a trip.
You let him go on a cruise.
Well, he's 18. I guess you don't let him do shit.
There was that little donut out there. He was like over here,
Yeah.
and then they threw one of those little donuts out
That's
over there.
annoying.
And I was like, did he try to swim to the donut, or the donut probably started going at a pace faster
Right.
than he could because the cruise ship's kicking off its own fucking water thing.
Yeah, just what I almost like can't. This gives me anxiety if I'm like real good at making something real in my head. Sometimes it's a curse. Picture being you, faded, jumping off, getting off even if it's dangerous, you're not thinking in the moment clearly, getting to the dopamine rush, like I just jumped off a cruise ship, you're in the ocean, you just graduate, all your shit's going through your head, and then you look around, the reality is it's nighttime, I'm in the ocean, it's dark, this ship ain't stopping.
Right.
There's a buoy, he swims not in the direction, they're like, grab the buoy, and he goes the other direction, and just at some point, because it's not like he died real quick unless he, outside of a camera, got swooshed up by a shark and we didn't see it. But like, he's sitting there doggy paddling, floating, watching a cruise ship go past until eventually he can't anymore.
See it. And then he just literally is panicked.
Nigga, that is...
Imagine,
you're just
like, hyperventilating,
in the middle of the ocean.
I for real would hyperventilate, bro.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
What goes through your mind to think like, I should jump off this? I don't give a fuck if it was a dare or not, my nigga.
Well, he's
like,
I don't give
a fuck.
out. He
has
to be blacked out.
Right.
And then it's like, now are they gonna fucking the people that told him to jump? Are they gonna be attempted murder or not attempted murder? It'd be murder.
I don't think it's gonna be like that because he was. It says he was allegedly dared to jump.
Allegedly, what if they find out they have the better camera?
But
here's the argument, though. We told a grown ass person jump off a cruise ship, and they did it. Nigga,
that's not my fault.
Fuck no. You know how many people I've said?
I understand you shouldn't have gassed him up, but nigga. Yeah. It's like when your parents are like, well, if your brother jumps off a bridge, are you going to do it?
I know.
For real. Like, I've told so many people to do dumb
It'd be different
shit,
if they were like pushed him off. You know what I'm saying?
If they have 18-year-olds that are knowingly drunk, now are they going to sue the boat company? For not having like things high enough for people to jump off. I saw the little rope.
Or
thing.
how'd they get drunk on the cruise ship?
Yeah, if they're drinking on the cruise ship.
That's what I would. That's where I thought you were going with it.
They might have keysed her stash some mini bottles.
But you would think when you get on, they're not going through everybody's bag. I've never been on a cruise ship. Maybe down below, let us know if you've been on a cruise ship.
Every time I go on a cruise ship, I just put the little mini bottles in my bra.
Have you ever been on a cruise ship?
Fuck no.
Would you?
Have you not seen Titanic?
Okay. Have you?
I have not, but it keeps going through my head that I want to try.
I low key think I do too.
Yeah.
I think
pull
it would
a card
be dope.
and pull a card. Both of you niggas. You would say it to fuck both of y'all.
Why? If I go to Bahamas.
No, nigga.
I want to be on one of
them. You go to fucking Iceland, nigga.
Who is Beyonce's biggest fan of all time? No, we already did this one.
Did you grab the right stack?
I grabbed the right side, I thought.
Beyonce's biggest fan of all time?
Yeah, it was like the Beehive, Jay-Z, Kanye, her mom.
It's the Beehive.
There's probably no right answer.
Yeah, it's a majority vote.
And what year did the cash? Damn,
Nigga, you
How do
got
we
the
have-
wrong
No,
side.
it's been fucked
Bro,
up
we
because
haven't
there's no
picked that
way
many
we
cards,
went
though,
through
yeah.
more
No.
than we did. Like somebody put it away and did a fuck job on it.
Little fuck job.
You witness a fight. What do you do next? We already did this one too, huh? No.
You witness a fight. What do you do next?
Yeah.
What are the choices? Because I don't think we've done
I
this
don't think
card.
so either.
Call the police.
Fuck.
Film it with your camera.
Nope.
Break it up. Yell.
World Star! Yeah, for sure.
So you already got the right hand. I'm just joking. No.
Yeah,
But
for-
yeah.
Those are the only 4 choices.
Those are the 4 choices.
Nigga, what did you want? 20?
So-
you know the
A,
cards.
B, C, D, E, F,
Let's
G,
go.
H, I, J,
So
K.
call the cops is not fucking happening. Recording it is not fucking happening.
It's 100% World Star, my nigga. This is a black game. I know you're not thinking like that, so you should pull a card. but it's a black card revoked, nigga.
I would just stay in my fucking lane unless it was
Niggas
like a girl
don't.
getting
First of
beat.
all, niggas don't break up fights unless it's females.
Yeah, 100%.
and
That's
9
exactly
times
what
out
I
of
just
10,
said.
it doesn't usually even allow. They don't even care. They'll just let them fight until
Yeah,
somebody else jumps
100%,
in,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they're not calling the cops.
If somebody's running a fade, I'm minding my own fucking business and keeping it pushing. But if a nigga's like hitting on a bitch, obviously I'm gonna run up. But like, or if there's a dude running a fucking one-on-one with someone, and then you just see a couple other niggas start piecing them up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're really beating the dog shot this nigga and it's one person. I'm gonna step in,
but
not out of
how
because
do
I'm
you-
some tough guy type shit, out of some like just straight humanity shit.
And then they pull a knife out and stab you over a nigga you don't even know.
Then
Yeah,
that-
they'd
then
be
that-
like, you don't know what this guy did. He
Yeah,
just
He
but-
got
fucking
done-
raped my daughter.
Yeah.
Nigga, if that's how you think, nigga, then you're gonna have a super fucked off time going throughout. You're just gonna assume he raped your daughter. You're gonna assume he has a knife. Well, check this out. What if my answer to that is then that's fucking the big man up top's plan for me that like I went out defending someone trying to do something that was like honorable and admirable because I care about humans and humanity.
So
Unless you're that fat bitch that wanted the extra seat on the
calling the
plane.
police or you're not filming the camera, you just got to be saying World Star, just leave. Like
I'ma
because
just
then
walk away and
I'm not
keep it
gonna.
pushing.
I'm not gonna jump into the fight.
Nah.
Maybe if it was like kids, like say it was like
Yeah,
like junior high or high school kids or something, and they were jumping in. But if it's an adult getting jumped, I'm not stepping in one bit. Unless I'm like gonna be trying to play hero and like
Unless
save
you
his
know
life
it's the
and, like,
person,
get, like
right.
the ambulance there or something.
It'd be different if it was like your family member or a
it's-
friend getting jumped.
Yeah.
You're going to jump in. But if I'm walking down the street and I see a nigga getting beat up, I don't know what he did. Nigga.
I don't know what. Yeah,
That nigga
question
could have been
was
fresh out of prison and he just got caught for snitch. Like, I'm not jumping in that.
I don't
I'm
know. I
super
don't have
down on
enough
that.
to go on.
That's what I'm saying. That question is so situational that it's dumb as fuck.
But the answer is easy. Just World Star and keep
you
it
didn't
pushing.
have to take it to where you took it. That's the
I don't
point.
know how to do shit simplified, nigga. Everything I do is deep, like the ocean, nigga. So if you can't swim, you can't fuck with your boy.
Oh,
Can't
God, here he goes.
swim. He's saving him yet. Okay.
So, that nigga, how long has it been since that cruise ship incident?
Shit, this happened.
Because I remember you mentioning it, but that was like 2 days ago or something.
Yeah, I think this happened.
It happened about a week ago.
Week ago. Let's go.
His little.
What the fuck was that? Bro, we need to get a stop right here.
Yeah, I don't know when it happened. It happened very recently.
go.
I don't have an exact date.
Let's get a stop.
My screenshots here are not showing me an exact date.
They're not
on
showing you the thing.
when old boy decided to go for.
So they're only down 8 right now.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's-
that's still striking
we
distance.
Boys, can we stay on track? Fuck the Heat, all right?
fuck
The Heat.
fuck you, nigga.
So
Doors right there, nigga.
when or not when?
It was a Carnival cruise.
Yeah, it was a great. So here's what it was. This cruise, bro, was his graduating, celebrating with his friends. He was on an Atlantis Paradise Island in Nassau.
Where's Nassau?
Nassau. I don't fucking know, nigga.
Nassau.
It sounded like they went on some little sunset cruise to where
So-
like they're like on land during the day, and then they just jumped on something that went around a mountain and came back.
So
It was
check-
like you just going to see the sunset. You
either
paid
way,
$30
nigga,
to
you're in
jump
the
on there or
motherfucking
whatever.
ocean, my nigga.
Yeah.
Well, and nigga, not to mention what tides be coming in and going out, nigga, and you can't outswim a tide, my nigga.
Yeah.
So it says, hours after arriving, Robbins and his friends boarded the pirate-themed Blackbeard's Revenge Sunset cruise ship. During the cruise, Robbins was apparently dared to jump into the water. A video shows Robbins swimming in the water while his friends and other passengers don't seem to be too concerned. As the video continues, Robbins starts to drift away from the boat before disappearing into the darkness.
I watched the video and niggas are like giggling. Like it's funny. And
like maybe he was like close to the water. Like maybe like the cruise had just started. And so maybe he thought he could jump out and then like swim back to the thing.
Bro.
And so they're like thinking, oh, it's not that big of a deal because he's kind of close to the thing, but not knowing that.
Right. He's really not.
You get disoriented or whatever.
325 square miles. 325 square miles of ocean. Couldn't find him.
Yeah, because the nigga probably got ate.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately,
100%. He got eaten.
We need to figure out where that place is. What's it called?
You have nurse or what? Yeah.
What was it called?
NASSAU. It's in the Bahamas, dog.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's in
There's sharks in the Bahamas.
The U.S. Coast Guard was
There's
canceled.
sharks in the Bahamas.
Was called to assist the Royal Bahamas Defense Force in search.
There's for sure, and that's the thing, bruh.
Like he got how many videos do you see of people like they're just swimming and they like fucking don't even think about it and then there's a shark next to them and they fucking trip out and shit. Like this nigga jumped in the dark in the middle of the fucking ocean, nigga. He 100%, no disrespect, became fish food or shark food.
Well, especially if you can't find them. Like bodies don't sink when they die. You know what I'm saying? If he drowned, he would have just been floating. They would have found him over,
But if you commit an $800 fraud, you only do 11 years in a minimal security and you get to have your family come on the weekends.
How much fraud?
This lady Elizabeth Holmes, she was the founder of Theranos. They took probably 800 million of investors' money. Mm-hmm. The company at its peak was valued at $9 billion.
$9 billion, yeah.
Holy shit.
And it was a failed...
what's it? Theranos?
Theranos was the name of the company. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bro, they essentially told people we could detect with just one simple drop of blood, detect diabetes and all these things in such an advanced way and get ahead of it when really none of that shit worked. And now they got to pay fucking $452 million back to victims and shit that fucking got took by them.
Yeah, and so she's getting 11 years. Right, which is
white
for
collar
stealing
crimes.
Fucking 800 million, hella people's retirements.
Is it because nobody got hurt?
Yes, that's what it is. It's called a white collar crime. But it's people do get hurt. There was one person that took one of these Theranos tests
and won.
And she was a cancer survivor. Uh-huh. Or her cancer was in remission, so she went to the doctor. They're like, "Oh, you could do this Theranos blood test. It's in Walgreens. It should be good." She goes and gets her blood tested. It comes back, tells her that the cancer is back and more aggressive than ever.
And then she doesn't.
Then she ends up not having it, but she goes 7 days until she gets retested. So think about all that crying she was doing that whole week.
She told her whole family.
I thought you were going to say some crazy sideways shit, she was convinced, so she goes back and starts getting chemo and all this shit for no reason and then finds that out. That'd be crazy.
No.
It's so fucked up that people be getting a dime for these
imagine there's probably people that do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That probably did take it to the next step. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's that one nigga who's...
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Hell, this a fire whip.
Thanks, bro.
I'm sorry to touch you, but who insures your shit, bruh?
Oh, man, that's my boy Colin Lano with Colin Lano Insurance. Got it. He protects me, keeps me safe, me, my home, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fire. Is he only do locally? I'm only visiting, so...
Oh, where you from?
Well, I'm originally from Washington, but I live in Nevada right now.
That's crazy. He covers both those states, man.
Really?
My boy Colin, hey, you got to holler tomorrow, bro.
All right,
I got to
go.
go.
All right, yo, drive safely.
Call Colin Lano Insurance for all your insurance needs.
He's in trouble for fucking using his motherfucking sperm. One of those doctors that use his sperm for pregnant ladies.
Yeah, to inseminate girls. I heard about that too. That's wild.
Did you hear that he died in a car crash? or
Did he?
or a plane crash. The dude that like was using his sperm on his patients and this and that, he ended up getting in a plane crash.
He probably committed or like tried to kill himself because he wanted to pay all the child support.
That's stupid.
It's called karma.
Hey, so that Theranos company, what do they do? Is it just like
So it was a blood testing startup.
Okay.
And so you know how like when you go to the doctor and they take your blood and it's usually like they put the needle in your arm and
take
they
a
fill
little
up like 3
vial,
different tubes and shit. They're like, while we're in, we might as well get more blood. Well, she had went to Stanford. And then she dropped out because she was like coming up with this idea. She's like, I'm going to make it happen off of like a drop of blood. And everybody that's like that's in the medical field is like, you can't do that. Like you need so much blood to be able to test certain things.
right?
So they start telling people that they actually have this technology. So at first, say you're a founder and you're like, hey, I want some money for this idea. You take $1 million, right? And you're like, go to build the prototype. And then once you build the prototype, you go tell people, hey, it's actually working. Then people will be like, oh, we'll give you $300 million because it's about to change the game.
Right.
Well, she starts telling, like, it's being used on, like, military...
and it wasn't?
Military planes, no, it wasn't. And it wasn't, it couldn't test anything. It had, like, super problems. But they just, like, kept keeping it quiet.
And she just kept lying about it.
Kept lying about it. They would get people's tests in, and then they would FedEx it to the lab in like fucking Palo Alto or whatever, wherever it was, to get it tested using the blood machines that they test with now. Right? So it's like I think they're called the Edison machine or something, but it's used the same technology. So people are coming in there trying to get the Theranos thing, filling up 3 things of blood, and they're like, oh, I thought I was supposed to just do a drip or whatever, you know? And fucking... So it implodes, right? And it implodes because they have this... they're trying to do marketing. This lady, Elizabeth Holmes, is like in love with Steve Jobs.
Really?
And so she like wears black
She looks like a
turtlenecks.
crazy ass bitch.
How old is she?
She just
39.
looks like a straight piece of shit.
That's crazy.
She's 39. She dropped out of Stanford at 19, and she was known as like the dropout, and like she was like the face of all magazines. Like this company went from 0 to worth $9 billion.
She was once dubbed the youngest self-made billionaire.
That's crazy.
Ever. When in reality, she was just a crazy, motherfucking, crooked, dumbass, stupid, fucking college-bound hussy.
Right.
So she's doing 11 years, and then she has 3 years of supervised release. But this girl is like beyond crazy. She catches her case, so then she like has a kid to like postpone the court procedures.
That's so fucking
She
selfish.
just has another one to try to like. I mean, she's kicking and
She said,
scratching.
no, I'm pregnant again.
Yeah, and they're like, we don't give a fuck. We send people to prison all the time with babies.
nut
You
in
about to
this
pop-
bitch? Who would fucking shoot this
Nigga,
bitch's
she had
club up?
$9 billion. I'm
I don't
sure a
give
lot of niggas
fuck.
would.
But no,
Ain't
she
no
didn't have any.
amount
This
of
was
money worth dealing
after
with a
she-
crazy ass bitch, nigga.
Yeah,
to
after
you,
she fell
nigga,
down.
people deal with crazy bitches for free.
That's why y'all niggas are fucking up. I did it
What
one
were you
time.
about to say?
Sorry, J.
No, you did it one time.
You fuck with the crazy
Yeah,
bitch?
but I like to learn my lesson. Some things I have to fuck up multiple times. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
She got with this like hotel heiress dude that's like 10 years younger than her.
Yeah.
And it was after she got caught up, so I don't think she had like super amount of money. Like he had the money, and I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway, they had 2 kids. After she got sentenced, she tried to buy a plane ticket to run. But the whole time she's like, I didn't do anything.
I'm just going on vacation.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Where was she trying to go?
I think she was trying to buy tickets to Mexico.
Oh.
So she was trying to go to Mexico.
She
to
was
then
never
vote.
coming back.
It was a one-way ticket. That's why the judge was like, "All right, we're putting ankle monitors all on you because we can't trust you. We keep trying to
said
treat
I didn't
you.
do
We keep
anything."
trying to treat you like a Caucasian lady, and you keep trying to."
He said, you acting like a nigga,
You
goddamn
going crazy.
That's
But
fucked up.
in this federal prison, which I thought was like, I guess my question to
Y'all
the
niggas
group
need to pull a
is,
card.
when it's not it's non-violent or low-level drug or white-collar crimes, it's like a federal camp. And so, like, on the weekends, she can, like, host her family and her kids.
Yeah.
And they have, like, activities, like, during the week where they can, like, do, like, business or study a foreign language.
Oh, she gets to still making money?
No, they can just like learn and stuff, and it's
okay.
it's
I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah, so check this out.
There
She's
should be a
actually going to be
minimum-
doing this, and she's going to be working alongside other inmates. I was sorry not to cut you off.
you're good.
But here's this girl who is out here going in about, clearly has an infatuation with I'm rich, I'm young, I'm powerful. She's about to be working for 12 cents an hour.
Yeah.
Welcome to prison,
My
bitch.
thing is like I feel like even these white collar crimes, like you stole $900 million.
Right.
$900 million is affecting whoever you stole it from.
It's affecting so many
drastically.
people, right?
So like, how can that be worse than finessing the person at the cash register for $500 that they send people into like maximum security type things?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What do you?
Why,
It's because
shouldn't there
it's
be,
usually
like, a
done by
baseline?
rich white people, bro. The world will never ever get that fucking, if you're white enough and rich enough, certain rules don't fucking apply to you. It's period. Anyone watching this right now, if you think that's fucking wrong, you're a fucking idiot. If you know me and you don't agree with it, you're a fucking idiot. Though it's just too much
weird.
proof
Do you
over
think
and
there
over
should-
that people get away with shit if you're rich and you're white. Just shut the fuck up if you think I'm wrong, because you're fucking wrong.
What were you about
And
to
you're
say?
Do you
an
think there should be like a baseline of prison? Right? Like you shouldn't.
You
be,
did
like,
the crime, bitch. You got to do the time. You don't get special treatment.
Yeah, and like I think that how can there be like that much? So I get if you're a murderer, like serious heinous stuff, to be in like max security or whatever
with all of them.
But this leeway between like low and medium, it's like there should be just a base
You
of like
should still
probably
be at the same prison, just in a different part. Like you should still be eating the same thing. You just be not around violent criminals.
Yeah, you
know what I'm
shouldn't
saying?
get guests.
Right.
Like, I mean, you should maybe get like one at a time. But the way that the article
made it seem
that she could have her family gather there, she could have her kids on her lap breastfeeding and all this like stuff, and it's like I doubt
you
that
can't
they
even hug
give
people
that.
in regular prison. Like you go visit
that's my
somebody.
They'll be
understanding
like, "Don't you
is, like,
fucking touch it." I used to visit my fucking dad all the time till I was like 15 in prison. Nigga, like they don't. You can't just be hugging and touching and acting all normal and shit. And like, I guarantee you, when they're going to visit, they probably don't have a nigga in the same room watching. They're probably just like let him go in the room and then.
Yeah, they said they have an area for them to gather their family and the kids to play.
Yeah, that's
And I
wild.
remember the times that I went and saw my dad in prison. It was like we're sitting on this like little bench, and we got the French fries out of the vending machine, and like, but there's nowhere to play or frolic or like hang out.
There
And
was
so,
French fries in the vending machine.
There was French fries in the, and
Damn,
like we
man.
get there to go like see my dad, and like all we care about is hitting the vending
fries.
machine.
Oh, facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, do you want to talk to your dad? We're like, yeah, we want to talk to your dad, but can we get some fries? And then if we can say no, it's like, though you'll spend the whole like 2 hours like fucking off,
Right, not giving a
going
fuck,
like,
right.
oh, this is the one time you'll see
your dad this week.
Yeah.
To the end.
God, come on, Jimmy. So, what do you think would have been a good sentence for her? Like, what do you
life.
think? Life for
25. I mean, shit. They give people fucking
with a chance of parole.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
after
yeah.
she does 20 years minimum.
Yeah.
I don't believe that white collar crime should get any less.
Yeah.
Right? Like I know that there's like valuations
It's
of like
literally
businesses,
called
so there could be
color.
white collar crime. Yeah.
He said white colored crime. I hate this.
Oh, did I
thing.
say color? I meant collar. White collar crime.
Yeah. I feel like this theft is just like any other theft that you're gonna give.
Mm-hmm.
People's lives are ruined. I don't think that the stuff is like. I guess I just. If it's $1 million and up, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, like that's a lot to be taken off somebody's
That's
plate.
more paper than
And
a
they
lot of
give
people will ever touch.
Yeah,
They
most
give people
niggas
that
won't
for
ever get
less.
that. Right.
And there's niggas out here that are raw. You get caught stealing something that's over $1,000 and it's a felony.
Yeah.
And you're going to just, if you're not her and you don't do the type of crime in the way you did it in her way, and this isn't your setting, and you just go rob a nigga for $5,000, you're going to fucking nigga prison.
Her shit's felony, right?
Yeah, her shit's
Okay, I was gonna say it has to be, nigga.
But
It's
her shit's like it's a double F. It's a fluffy felony. They put a little fluff around it, nigga.
Yeah.
She gets to go to the motherfucking. I don't even think they call it. Like, I think you're right. They
defense.
call it a federal camp, nigga. And it's they probably make s'mores and shit. There's probably AC
Good
in that
pass.
bitch.
Let's go. We need that.
Fuck this stupid ass
That's true.
bitch. Fuck you, Miss Holmes.
Yeah, that's crazy though. 900 mil.
Yeah, you steal my money like that, nigga. Once she has to pay 452 back. I'm taking my share of that, and I'm getting her whacked in the pen.
Wasn't she just out here? Was she just out here living lavishly or something? Do you look see if she had any Instagram or anything?
So she like when she was the founder, she wasn't like spending like super lavishly. She was like living like what a CEO would be doing, but she wasn't like buying yachts or anything like that. But she was living in a nice house. You know what I mean? Doing like acting like she was the owner of a $9 billion company.
Right.
But nothing like too outlandish for like regular founders.
And if you said she's in love with who's Steve Jobs, she's not.
Yeah, Steve Jobs was like her
She's
idol.
not going to be spending money like that. She's going to be walking around in a fucking plain collared shirt like that, nigga. And
a super workaholic and
$13 pair of pants and shit.
Eileen Lapira, who lost half her savings in Theranos, told the BBC, she told the Big Black Cock this week that she was glad that Mrs. Holmes got her 11 years, is what she said to the Big Black Cock.
Yeah, she should say that.
Why would you name a news thing BBC?
Maybe because it came out before BBC was a porn like thing.
No, there's no. BBC has been around since niggas have been around because and every nigga walk around back in the day had a mandingo and then they got diluted to her. And now I got a little pea shooter like this.
He said everybody had a mandingo.
Big old fat fucking baby leg. Anyways, so some chick told the BBC they were happy this bitch got hemmed up.
Yeah, as they should be, nigga. She's lost half of her savings.
Oh, and then she went on to kill herself. See, people do get hurt.
Who did?
No, I'm just
hey,
kidding.
but they did have like a lead like engineer that was like telling them, "Hey, this shit's not working," and they're like, "You better fucking figure it out." He committed suicide.
Really?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
See, this is bro. 11 years. You better free a little fucking Deshaun and them.
One of their major investors.
who got
Niggas
scamming.
are doing that literally over weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, it even says
11 years over selling trees. Yeah.
Easy 11
Easy.
years.
And it's like, what? You're going to bust
caught you with
somebody's
1 pound.
Yeah, you're going to bust somebody's balls for 20 grand. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, goddamn.
Check this out. It just says
Threw away a whole nigga's life for 20 grand.
this Texas prison camp. Not prison. They got to throw camp on the end because it's fun too.
They got s'mores and shit.
Yeah, where Holmes will serve her time is a sprawling 37-acre facility. Most inmates there have been convicted of non-violent crimes, low-level drug dealing, or anything white-collar. I fucking hate you.
Oh my god.
I'm talking to
You're
Holmes,
talking to Holmes, yeah.
and the people who are watching this like, sounds fair. Just because there's so many other things that arguments I want to throw back at, like there's this shit, and then there's motherfuckers who get caught selling fucking weed that's worth like 20 grand, and they're in fucking prison, nigga, with gang members, nigga, getting them shivved and shit, nigga. And this bitch is over here fucking laundering and stealing, not laundering, excuse me. Fucking
stealing,
off,
not laundering.
committing fraud, fucking off enough money that could literally change hundreds of thousands of people. Do you know how much $900 million is, dude? Do you?
It's 900
hold on.
Bugattis.
I let you slide. You said bro earlier, and you just said dude. So,
I say bro all the time. I don't say bruh. I don't say bro.
yeah.
I say bro.
yeah, bro. Go ahead and read that.
All right.
He said, listen here, pal.
Oh, God.
Come here, champ.
Okay. Who are the top 3 rappers of all time? Ready?
Dylon.
A. Biggie, Pac, and Jay-Z. B. Wayne, Eminem, and Drake. C. Rakim, Slick Rick, and Chuck D. Or D. Dylon.
It's gotta be that. It's so funny because when you said it after he's like the 3, I'm like, well, Dylon said 5. I don't know if he's gonna be on there.
Yeah.
Sure enough, nigga, top 3 and he's not 3.
Dylon, and Dylon.
That's funny as fuck.
Dylon.
Damn.
Stinky nylon.
I had something that I was going
Spray
to say
paint
with
Krylon.
About what?
about the Elizabeth Holmes thing.
We were talking about.
When Johnny's saying that, like, you know, like people are probably like defending her or whatever. It's like, I doubt like the regular like working class person isn't on our side. That they aren't upset that she only got 11 years.
Right.
Like every person that works at a company that ends up having fraud above, it's like the executive team was living all crazy, lavish, or like living good, and they were all like invested in the company, and then they lose everything. It's like 900 people out of the 905 people that work there are like hella pissed.
Right.
So I feel like the world thinks that 11 years is
Kind of booty.
booty.
Right.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people would be in my camp where they're saying 25 years, lock them up for life.
Nigga, $1 million, I would hope you get a 10 piece. You still $1 million for me, nigga. I hope you're sitting down forever.
Forever. Once you start lying, ain't no going
It's wild
back.
though how many people invested without like actually knowing, you know. They're like, fuck it. Hell yeah, sounds like a good idea. Take my 70 million.
She was convincing, and so a lot of times that the investors, they just invest in the person. So if they're like, oh,
They don't actually see the
Chamber
truth.
gets after Chain gets after it, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
And they'd be like, shit, I'll put $1 million behind you because I see you make moves. And yeah, they got this one big wig that he was like, I don't know, like a national defense person. And once he went, then like Walmart came. The Walmart family gave like $155 million. Peeled back.
Yeah, that's wild.
Crazy.
Man, I got a question.
Yeah.
Sorry to change topics back to the Heat game.
Yeah.
We're down by like 13 right now. It's halftime. Quick question. If the Heat pull it off and win the finals, is this the most meaningful ring ever won in NBA Finals history?
I would say so.
Nah.
I think so.
I would say so. I think like with the time that Allen Iverson made it and won game one,
if he would have won it.
if you would have won, that was going to be setting
But that's
the stage.
damn near
and
like
this
the
is
equivalent,
similar,
you
yeah.
know? It's like you got one superstar, a bunch of other niggas that can ball, but it's just based off of like the chemistry of the team. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
how you got there. You it wasn't like, oh my God, I got to score 80 every night. It's like, oh, I got 30 tonight. So-and-so got 20. He got 20. He got 15, you know?
Yeah.
But I just asked that because I think I agree. I think it is like being the 8 seed. I don't think there's ever been an 8 seed to win an NBA Finals game or finals.
That nigga has the freshest hairline, boy, for a 45-year-old commentator. Used to be a sports player.
Let
Thought
him
he'd have the
live.
motherfucking V-neck rocking. I wonder if he bought that or if that's real.
That's real.
Because you know a lot of...
That's real, nigga. Anyways, like I was saying, ho, nobody gives a fuck about his hairline, nigga.
Sorry, y'all was in...
He was
Anyways,
asking if he bought the hairline or he
yeah,
bought the...
if he bought the hairline, nigga,
Yeah, a
that's
lot
what
of
he's
niggas
asking.
buy their hairlines.
He said that you should have been rocking with the V-neck. Anyways, 8 seed. I don't think there's ever been an 8 seed that won. Only having 2 lottery picks on the whole team. Having 4 undrafted free agents.
The 4 undrafted thing is wild. When
It's
I heard that, I was
unreal,
like,
you know what I'm
whoa.
saying?
And they've all like matured into
And
like...
going
solid-
through 1 seed, 2 seed, 4 seed to get to the finals, you know, and now to play Nikola Jokic, who could have arguably been the 3-time MVP this year, you know,
Yeah.
but a 2-time MVP. Their team is stacked. If we win, I think the closest thing, in my opinion, would be the LeBron James coming back 3-1 against the Warriors, like just based off
And that
of
was
the
because
deficit.
the big man fell
Right,
down for
right.
the Golden State.
So
Yeah.
that's why I asked my little brother earlier, why'd you say no when I asked you
What?
if it's the most meaningful?
Oh, just being a hater.
Imagine that.
Right, right.
Hey, at least he told the truth.
I was gonna yell, suck my dick.
Suck my fucking dick,
fucking dick, you heard?
Oh, I got another thing. So when you were talking about your
Got my New
Rottweiler,
York hat on.
your American Rottweiler,
Yeah.
and the whole time you're telling me about your American Rottweiler and like that it's a purebred and stuff, I'm like, this is so much fucking bullshit. I'm like, this is like the most fucked off looking dog in a sense, right? So I'm sitting
She
with
looks just
wifey
like a purebred.
and I'm telling her, I'm like talking and that's why when we were on the call on Monday and I was like, I gotta do it publicly.
Could you
Because
apologize?
I was talking shit publicly. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Apologize publicly.
I don't think the dog's fucking 100% American Rottweiler or whatever. And my wife's like, Yeah, I think it does. It could, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? This isn't jiving. Like, I can't be the only fucking person that's like,
am I blind?
thinking that this, yeah. So I go and Google American fucking Rottweiler, and I see like a tail, and then I see this dog that looks like a lab, and I'm like,
nigga, the only reason dogs don't have tails is because they get
Germans. The German one is like I thought the American would be exactly the same as the German, just a little fucking lighter.
smaller.
But everything about it is different.
Yeah, and also when you're used to them being cropped because the owners choose to do that, any purebred German Rottweiler in America can't have a cropped tail if it's papered. So even the German ones you'll see with tails. If I just Google German Rottweiler now, you'll see most of them with tails. You're just used to seeing
When
them.
I did the Google search, I said German versus American, and it was American have tails, Germans not.
Yeah.
And so if I ever got a Rottweiler, I'm docking its tail, and if it's an American Rottweiler, I wouldn't even want one because they don't look like my ideal of what a Rottweiler is. But
I
you
think I
were
grew up
right
with
that
German.
you potentially you do have a solid American Rottweiler.
Yeah, 100%.
But they're ugly as fuck to me.
Mine?
American Rottweilers. I'm not being specific to you. If somebody else, if Jimmy came over and was like, "Hey, here's my American Rottweiler," I'd be
That's
like,
an ugly dog?
it looks like a lab, nigga. And labs are just labs, nigga.
Does not look... Nigga, he's tripping, audience.
It looks like a lab.
Go to my Instagram. It's at JJJOHNNIIIEEE. Look at a picture of my beautiful Melly, and if you think she's ugly, one, fuck you. Two,
she's ugly, one, fuck you.
let me know who. Say something in the comments so I can personally tell you, fuck you, and suck my dick.
German
Suck my dick,
Rottweilers in every facet look better than the American Rottweiler. The
Look at this
American
one.
Rottweiler.
Hey, look up
Tail.
Look
Big
up
ol'
a
thick
black
tail.
lab. Look up a black lab.
Yeah. Look at the
Audience, I grew up with Rottweilers too, and
I literally grew up with two German Rottweilers in my household.
Right. I had
the German
with the
Rottweiler
big
has
blockhead.
has like the nice blockhead.
They look like they'll protect you.
Yeah, it looks like it'll protect. Don't tell me that's not a fucking American Rottweiler right there.
No, nigga.
Look at the face. If you put the tricolored tips on it, that's a goddamn lab. That dog looks like when you're out in Cascade and it sees a bird, it does this.
Just
straight down, a pointer. You're like, oh, I got a hunting dog. Okay, I'm out here with Scott, Greg,
Kick his goofy
Timmy.
ass, bro.
Hey, the dog, we just let him sit in the back of the truck because he don't jump out because he's just a cool dog.
Just so y'all know, I lied. We're down 17.5. God damn it. We better bounce back.
When
nigga.
I was doing the math, I don't know if you guys, if you look, but when we do the episode, look back and I'm trying to count, I'm like 17. Damn. Damn, I said 42. Okay, plus 5. No, 42 plus 7. Then I had 10. I'm like, damn.
So there's German Rottweilers and American Rottweilers, but then there's also, bro, Romanian Rottweilers, Roman Rottweilers.
I was this years old finding out that there was even like American, and now you just busting Romanians.
He said there's an Italian rat viola if you want it. Comes with the pasta dish and breadsticks. I said, what the fuck?
Shit's marinara.
Came with the fresh fucking ball of mozzarella. Huh?
So,
Or as they say, mozzarella.
Moz.
Look, you got him fucked up looking at his.
Now he's like, damn, I
You're
do
used
got
to
a pretty
Rottweiler
ass
having this
lab.
face.
Yeah. Where they're like,
This-
when they smile, it's like hella big and not
Yeah,
droopy.
that is
and
not far
like,
from mine. You think my dog? You said that looks like a lab, bro. That doesn't look like a lab.
That is not.
And look at
if
this.
they said,
Look at this thick
Look at
blockhead one
that.
with the tail. Look at the thick blockhead with the tail,
that's not a blockhead.
bro.
That looks like the lab.
This one,
It's getting real.
this one.
Yeah, zoom in more or something. All of them. You have to search hella German ones to find that, like the fucked up one that you just showed us of the Germans. Like that's not the one that's winning the AKC dog show.
Yeah.
The ones that are winning the AKC or UKC dog shows that are
AKC.
German Rottweilers are not that one that you tried to show. Like it's kind of similar. It's not even close.
Nigga, they're like mine. Okay, look.
No, yours is American one. Yours wouldn't even be with them niggas. They would be like,
Look at this
hey, if you
motherfucker.
want like a downgraded version, how do you
With
know?
the
It
fucking-
says a Mississippi Rottweiler. That looks...
Look at his face, bro.
So are you saying that you just have one that's not like top tier? Like you got like a regular...
The males typically have squishier, bigger blockheads like that, and the females have the pointier faces. But I have a purebred American Rottweiler, right? And this is that's a German Rottweiler. It has a tail like you're saying, has a big old
that's a
blockhead.
German one.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying,
yeah. So...
That's what I'm saying.
He thought,
But that's only like that's one that has it like that. It's not gonna be all of them.
See this other stumpy, big block face, huge.
Does it say German on it, or are you just saying because in your fucking search history you have the word German in it? You have to go click that and make sure that it's actually
big Rottweiler with a tail.
Yeah, no. He said some German.
He don't even know it. He don't even know if it's German for real.
Damn, that's why I can't fuck with niggas sometimes.
Big Rottweiler with a
This is
tail.
one, and I'm like, how do you know it is? Like,
I just typed in German Rottweiler with tail, and the same two pictures popped up.
with
niggas.
tails, type in German Rottweiler. Type in German Rottweiler and see how many of them show up with tails. Because the search is going to give you all the ones with tails when you put tails in it.
I just took away everything and just put German Rottweiler. Every single one of these motherfuckers.
Is that one saying the difference between American? That says American, doesn't it? It says American up
German
there.
Rottweiler right here, my nigga.
Does it? Isn't it say
German Rottweiler.
Animals around the globe.
About German Rottweilers. Big ass tail, mush face, body just like mine.
keep going?
Big ass mush
What
face.
about the
These
This
two
one
don't.
happens
These two
to be-
don't
the
have
one
tails.
above that
See, that one's-
doesn't?
This doesn't
So
have
that
a
one has
tail.
a crop
doesn't?
tail, and that one has the lab face that you don't like, nigga. And it's German.
It still has a wider skull right here.
Yeah, but you're also looking at this narrowed down picture of my dog right here.
Yeah, let him pull up.
Hey,
Show us a picture.
you had the dog for what, 3 weeks? I've seen every angle of that dog, nigga.
Nah,
you have
nigga.
posted that
Laid it
dog
down.
That dog has more postings than our show does on your page, nigga. Like, we've been out since December 2022, my nigga. She got more reels than
That is big facts. That is-
big facts. So like, I've seen every angle I need to see.
It's big sad is what it is. nigga.
Hey, all I know, man, is I love my Melly baby, and I don't give a fuck who
It's
like
a
her,
quality
man.
dog. Now that I am in tune with what it's actually
What
supposed
dog it
to
is.
be,
Right.
yes.
Oh, look, there's another one. German Rottweiler dog breed. Look at this face. This looks like more of a lab than mine, my nigga. Look at
That is the shittiest one of all. Like,
Yeah,
you're going and searching out. Like, I'm talking when they say this is the UKC fucking champion or AKC
Yeah,
champion.
look up
it's
AKC
not
German
that.
Rottweiler.
And then
Just
if
put
you-
AKC at the beginning.
fuck's AK.
And then if you put in
There's Rottweilers that
AKC
gangbang?
American Rottweiler, it's going to be like the
He said
narrow
there's
face.
Rottweilers that gangbang. AKC, cuz.
Fuck B.
Look how thick that nigga is. Good lord, no homo. We're looking at dogs still.
AKC German Rottweiler.
Oh, that's you went to the page. It's some bullshit.
This.
Well, they had it.
Scroll up. Click. Go up. No, just scroll up. No. Oh, you're already on images. That nigga. Look at that. That's a
yeah.
beast, boy.
Type in UKC or AKC American one, and like the truest form will be like a narrow face, because it's like that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
They're not
Look at
trying
that
to be.
one.
They're not trying to be that.
Look at that one. Just brolic, my boy.
Yeah, these niggas are eating someone's whole fucking.
I wish you tried to break in, nigga. That's the last thing you did.
Hey, if they would have in the it's so funny that we keep bringing this up, but if you were watching the movie New Jack City and he would have brought out 2 American Rottweilers, you'd be like,
what the fuck are these, nigga?
But see, because they were
Get these
German,
dogs
the
some
dog
food,
tail,
nigga.
Nigga had the whole big chain on his swole ass neck. You're like, oh, I like those dogs.
Right. He said, get this dog a sandwich, nigga.
Bring me Lassie. Get Lassie out the bag.
All right, well.
All right.
AKC American Rottweiler dog. What's up, huh?
I hope that ain't the champions. Look, there he goes.
That looks like your dog, nigga, right there.
That's a good looking dog.
Yeah,
It's
it
still
is,
mean
it
ass
is.
look. That's a mean motherfucking
Narrow
dog.
face.
That's a mean
Narrow
motherfucking
face,
dog.
slim in
bro.
the waist. They got big chests, fat ass.
He said, I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Gotta get it right. Why they don't look like mine? Just laying. Your dog is hella dope. I'm not gonna lie. Your dog.
Now that I know what to
fire.
grade it against, it is a good dog, and I apologize for that.
I appreciate you being real enough to apologize in front of the world. You know what I'm saying?
It took my wife.
Shit, I forgot
It
we're
took my wife
fucking filming
co-signing
for a
for me
second.
to be like,
This nigga said,
I gotta be left.
He said, I forgot we were filming for a second. I always sit at home with a mic and headphones on.
Nah, just because I'm zoned out, nigga, and I'm high.
I see you, boy. I see you. Oh, well,
Down
shit.
10.
All right, y'all. By the time we shoot the next episode, game 2s are going to be happening. Hopefully, we steal this one. We're only down 10, like when this nigga just said. Hopefully, we steal one.
What is that?
An AKC, bro. Look at his head is a block.
AKC what? American
German
one?
Oh, American. It says.
I can't see where it says Rottweiler USA.
He said American up here, but
But I mean, I want to click on that. Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, this isn't even. Yeah, it says Rottweiler USA right here. So like, I'm not even. I'm just Rottweilers in general. I'm not doing the argument of what it is anymore. I'm just saying, like, look at that beast of a fucking dog.
But they got long ass hair though.
2017 American Rottweiler Club. So that's an American Rottie, bro. AKC.
Yep.
he said, "Yo."
You said that is not your dog, nigga.
Either way, I'm right one way or the other. If I'm in my
He
head,
said, "I'm trying to be polite, nigga, but I'm about to take a left."
Hey, I don't know if y'all can fucking see it, nigga. But this right here, that's my Melly. That's my Smelly Melly, the Thotty Roddy. Go check out our Instagram page. It's not even out yet, but I'm thinking about making one. Should I? What do you think?
I hate this nigga. Why does he want to be a bad bitch so bad, nigga?
I don't know.
He said, "Do you think I should? Should I make my dog have Instagram?"
Nigga, that is not how I... When did I have a lisp with my nigga?
You think I should? What? Dang, J-Dot, what do you think? You think I should?
Yeah.
This nigga with the fairy shoulders making fun of me.
I can't stand him. He said, "This is my little Thotty Roddy."
It's my Thotty Roddy.
He was about to turn to Ken Kenneth from Connecticut. Well, I appreciate y'all, boys.
I appreciate you too.
Episode 27.
Yeah.
We in and out of the books. Boy, we flying through them.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Past the halfway mark.
You know, 20.
Speaking of books, I don't feel like J-Dot has fucked up a word for quite some time.
On God, that nigga been reading.
No doubt.
Ever since we had the episode with the published author, the nigga's out here living his best life, huh?
What we don't know is this nigga's been getting cyberbullied in the comments.
Many nights he stays up crying.
I haven't had to read any articles, or probably that's what it is.
Nigga can't read
I'm
the
doing
articles,
everything
just-
off the top.
He said, "I gotta just memorize what I want to say because every time I try to read, the world knows I'm stupid, nigga."
I said, I said that kid when he jumped off the boat. You know, it has that little water thing behind it. Instead of saying, I don't know, is it a wave? Is it a,
No, nigga,
is it
floaty.
the current? Is it
No, he's talking about the
buoy?
current from the boat.
the current from the boat? Wait, what is that
You got
called?
the water
the
thing.
wake.
The
wake.
Yeah, and the undertow.
Undertow, yeah. So I
Yeah.
just said thingy. You know, I did my
Yeah.
thing.
We knew what you meant, though, nigga.
Yeah.
That little-
Maintainable.
That little-
Sustainable.
Bang out.
That little constant splash that comes out the back
Somebody
of the boat
hit a
that
fucking
looks,
shot.
It reminds you know when you're just rubbing on that shit, right?
Stupid.
Just on that shit, and it's just... That's what it looks like in the back of the boat.
Well, I'm your host, Shane. Episode 27. We're in the books. Got my dog.
J. White, the Fi Guy. I appreciate the support. And yeah, let's just keep it going.
And my other dog.
It's your boy Johnny B, and I would say I appreciate the support, but I still don't see it.
Anyway.
I don't see enough views and likes and comments.
Yeah,
nigga.
you have to post, not your dog, nigga. Anyways.
Yeah, but hey, like my dog, if I post, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even gonna make an Instagram for my dog because y'all niggas wouldn't even like it or share it anyways.
Stupid. Well, we appreciate you guys. Like, share, comment,
hype.
subscribe. Anything helps. We appreciate you. Make sure you tune in. Hopefully, when you do next week, heat her up too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck this nigga for hating on the heat. We love you. We out.